And Devin Royal and Dale Bonner will check in for the Buckeyes, taking the spots of Felix Okpara and Roddy Gale Jr. And Georgia now running some full court press. Blue Cane guarding Dale Bonner the full 90 feet. Dale Bonner will break it by himself using his speed and his ball handling. Dribbling over to the left wing, still guarded by Kane. Now it's Devin Royal driving in towards the paint. Spin move, fadeaway jumper, connects, nothing but net.
That was a nifty spin, and then that fall-away J. Sweet touch.
Silas Demery Jr. driving all the way in, doing it by himself. Doesn't touch the rim, but the rebound is going to get knocked out of bounds by the Buckeyes. Looked like it was off the hand of Devin Royal, so it'll stay with the Bulldogs.
And that's a good call there. It just brushes that middle fingertip of Thornton.
So Georgia will inbound from underneath Ohio State's basket. Blue Cane wide open on the left block, but Mahaffey recovers. So now Anselm Ebe down low. Spin move on Thornton, and he slams it home, bending the iron. Georgia 48, Ohio State 39. A little bit over 16 minutes left in the second half. Dale Bonner now driving in on Blue Cane. Righty hook shot, no good. Just too strong. Anselm Ebe with the rebound.
I think Ohio State, they have to stay patient. Yes, they're down by 9, but they can't get those unassisted shots.
Now Thompson for another three. This one's just off, but on the putback, Anselm Ebe looked like he might have gotten fouled by Thornton, but they'll get a jump ball call, so it'll stay with the Bulldogs once again.
Well, Ohio State, they're going to have to get a little bit bigger, whether that's Okpara, whether that's Zed Key, who's going to check back into the game. But they're getting dominated on the glass right now, especially in the offensive rebounding category. Georgia with 7, Ohio State with 4.
Dylan James also checking in for Georgia. Georgia inbounding from the same spot they did a possession ago. Now Blue Cane from the right corner for 3. Absolutely perfect. Georgia 51, Ohio State 39. Biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs. Devin Royal now with the ball. Feigning the handoff to Jamison Battle. Gives it to Dale Bonner, who finds Zed Key at the right elbow. Now he'll safely pass it out back to Dale Bonner. Dale Bonner going to get left wide open for 3 from the top corner, but he can't connect. Zed Key with the offensive rebound now. Now he's going to post up on Dylan James and get the and one. Zed Key getting big down low.
That's his bread and butter, Henry. That right-hand jump hook. Dale Bonner got the 3. Ohio State 14-2 when Dale Bonner hits a 3 this year. But he left it a little bit too strong right into the hands of Key. He knew exactly what he was going to do and where he was going to go after he snared the rebound.
So Zed Key, the Long Island native, the longest tenured Buckeye as well, I'm sure, in what could potentially be his last home game in the Schottenstein Center. He's going to be looking to get active and get involved, get this crowd amped up, and he definitely did it there. Checking in for the Bulldogs, it's Justin Hill. He'll take the spot of Noah Thomason. Hill, the Houston, Texas native. So Zed Key looking to complete the three-point play. Patented 3 dribbles. Up with it, and it's Silky. So now Ohio State cuts the lead back to 9 points thanks to that Zed Key and 1 putback play. Now Zed Key getting the crowd on their feet, and the Buckeye fans getting loud on this possession. For the Bulldogs, it's Blue Cane on the right wing, back up to Demery Jr. He'll get double-teamed by Battle and Key. Now he's driving just on Battle, off his foot, out of bounds. The turnover for Demery Jr. going to give the ball back to the Buckeyes.
And this is exactly what the crowd needed to get into it. That quick unenforced error by Georgia. They've turned it over 7 to Ohio State 7. And now the Buckeyes can get into this half-court set, run the offense, try and get a score.
So Dale Bonner going to hand it off to Battle. Dishes it over to Bruce Thornton, who finds the wide-open Devin Royal from the free throw line. The jumper looked to be more than halfway down, but rattles out. But it's Devin Royal with the putback attempt. That one too strong and no good. So a couple shots there for Devin Royal. Kind of his bread and butter shots. The fadeaway jumper from inside the paint and then a putback floater, but neither go home. Now for the Bulldogs, RJ Melendez with the ball. He's guarded by Royal. Driving in towards the right block. Blocked by Royal. Elevating for the Buckeyes is Royal. Now Jamison Battle for 3 from the right wing. Cashes it. Huge play for the Buckeyes as they cut the lead to 6 points thanks to a great defensive stand from Devin Royal. Scarlet and Gray fans on their feet once again. Georgia 51, Ohio State 45. About to eclipse the 14-minute mark here in the second half. Demery Jr. guarded tightly by Zed Key. Demery Jr. driving in towards the left block. Layup attempt, no good. It'll go to Zed Key with the rebound. Now Bruce Thornton finds Zed Key down low, who raises the roof. Puts all of his weight into that slam dunk. And the Bulldogs will rush to call a timeout inside their offensive side. Ohio State now 47, Georgia 51, and a quick 8-0 run over the last minute and 45 for the Buckeyes. Again, going up against the pinch hitter, Sam Hackenbrack, utility player for the Buckeyes. First pitch hits the ankle of Hackenbrack. So Cami Henry coming in for her first pitch of the day with the bases loaded, and she'll let the Buckeyes' first run come in off the beanball. So now it's a 9-1 ball game. Ohio State with the bases still loaded, needing 8 more runs, 0 outs.
You're not in.
Up to bat for the Buckeyes, Mackenzie Bump will take the first pitch as a strike, 0-1 count.
You're not in nightmare territory yet if you're Northwestern, but it certainly hurts to bring in your relief pitcher, and first pitch is a hit batter, brings a run across.
Second pitch, just up, nearly eye level for Mackenzie Bump, make it a 1-1 count. Mackenzie Bump, bottom of the order for Ohio State, but 24 hits on the year, 4 doubles. Shakes a big cut there, but comes up empty, and the throw to second from Emma Ray gets called safe. Northwestern infield thinking they got there in time, and the umpires will take a second look at it in the replay booth. That was a bang-bang play, Connor.
I think this goes the way of Northwestern, Henry. You saw how the infield reacted, and looked a little bit surprised by the safe call on that. And, yeah, it looked like Church dove back just a hair too late, and over there Robinson certainly put the tag on seemingly just in time. We'll see what the umpires have to say once they look at the replay. Obviously, we can't really get a second look at it, but I think that's an out right there.
Hannah Church being at second base, and it's common obviously for the runner on second to take the biggest lead, being the farthest from home plate, but might have gotten a little bit overzealous there as Cami Henry stays warm, tossing some pitches while the umpires take a closer look here. No word yet. If she's out, it'll be the first out of the inning for Northwestern, and it'll make it runners on first and third for Ohio State, but she's called safe. Umpire coming out of the replay booth, calling Hannah Church safe at second after that impressive pop time from Emma Ray, but the throw just not quick enough. So for Ohio State, Mackenzie Bump stays at the plate, down 1-2 in this count. The pitch from Henry is struck by Mackenzie Bump in between center and left field. She gets to second. All 3 runners for Ohio State will get home to make it a 9-4 ball game. Ohio State making a surge here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The double from Mackenzie Bump coming in clutch.
Oh my God. Can't believe that, Henry. Look at this Ohio State offense just unloading everything. It's like they saved it all up for this final inning. 4 quick runs and no outs. How about that?
So despite Northwestern having 9 runs in this game, this 4-run bottom of the 7th is the highest scoring inning for either team. And Ohio State returning to the top of the lineup with Tegan Cordelletti. She fouls the first one off into the stands behind her. So she comes down 0-1 in this count, but 0 outs for Ohio State. A runner in scoring position on second. That's Mackenzie Bump. Cordelletti takes that one outside. And the sun is starting to peek through these clouds here for one of the first times all afternoon, Connor.
Yeah, the light is shining after Ohio State get things going.
And Cordelletti puts one just short of the left fielder. The left fielder struggling to corral it. Cordelletti trying to get to second, and she does so safely Another double for the Buckeyes as Tegan Cordelletti hits a blooper just short of Angela Zedek, the left fielder for Northwestern. Now runners on second and third for Ohio State. So the Tritons now up 5-3. Cherfin to serve again. Cherfin's jump serve finds the net, and Ohio State student section right behind him goes nuts. When you're lining up those serves with 50 rowdy students 10 feet behind you, that can get in your head. Now it's Michael Wright for the Buckeyes to serve, down 4-5. Wright's massive topspin serve just drops in on the baseline. The Tritons back row thought it was going to sail out of bounds, but Wright had just enough topspin on it to make sure that did not happen. So that ace for the setter knots things up at 5-5. And a foot fault there from Michael Wright. That one was a bit egregious. I could see it even up here in the press box. Called immediately by the line judge. So the Tritons going to take the lead right back. They're up 6-5 with Matthew Lim to serve. Lim with 6 kills tonight. Looking to add an ace to his stat sheet. Nearly does, but that one will not find its way inbounds. It'll go just long. So the set now tied back up at 6-6. Jacob Pastor to serve. Pastor still looking for his first ace of the night. And it looks like he tossed that one a little bit farther forward than he would have liked. And he finds the net. So the Tritons take a 7-6 lead. They have the big middle blocker, Peter Selko, to serve. His float serve dug easily by the Buckeyes. And the middle swing looks like that was from Justin Howard at the one ball. Just goes out of bounds. Actually hits the line judge in the feet, which is a good sign that it was not in play. So the Tritons now up 8-6, and a huge swing there for the Buckeyes. That was Shane Wetzel, the lefty, on the opposite side. Kills the momentum for the Tritons. Ohio State now down 7-8. They have Justin Howard up to serve. Howard, the 6'6" middle blocker, lining this one up. Float serve. And Cameron Worrell goes for a setter dump, but Ohio State's there to handle it. And another huge swing from Wetzel in the same exact position as the last point. Again, he puts it away. So Ohio State ties things up at 8 apiece here in the third set. Justin Howard to serve again. Howard serve handled by the Tritons. But Ohio State with a fantastic dig. That was number 11, Howard, with the dig, but that swing from Wetzel this time just out of bounds. So UC San Diego killing that momentum, and they take the lead right back. They're up 9-8. We have Cameron Worrell up to serve. Worrell lining up his serve. That jump serve handled by Putnam. They're going to go to the right side, back to Wetzel. Oh my, Wetzel's original hit was tipped by UC San Diego straight back up into the air. Wetzel decided to swing on one and just misses the sideline. Wetzel barely had enough time to regain his footing before he was back up in the air to swing again. Unfortunately, it was just wide, so UC San Diego takes a 10-8 lead. This time it's Pastor, again from the back row, straight through the defense of UC San Diego. That's now 3 kills for Pastor from the back row. Michael Wright delivering some perfect pipe sets, and Pastor elevating to put him away.